Since LeBron James returned from injury on January 8th, the Los Angeles Lakers are 8-20. That projects out to a 23 win season. And during that time, of course, we've been treated to two 50-point performances by LeBron. And he has accelerated his march towards winning the scoring title this year. I keep hearing from Stephen A. Smith and Nick Wright and Shannon Sharp what an amazing season LeBron is having. Like he's just, God, look at what he's doing. And in year 19, and it's just kind of laughable to me. Like I really wonder, like sometimes, if these people are trolling or I don't know. I guess, but I just it occurs to me that just about any player, any good player in the NBA could average 30 points a game if he took enough shots and didn't play defense. Let me say that again. Just about any NBA player, if he took enough shots and didn't play defense, okay, could average 30 points a game. Being a great scorer only really counts if you're also playing defense. Now I didn't say you have to be good at defense. You have to be giving the effort. And an example of giving the effort is Steph Curry. Steph Curry's not a great defender, but he gives the effort. He gets out. He gets after it. And his net rating differential is among the best in the league. So, LeBron's just simply not. And so, you could say, okay, well, he's 37. Well, he shouldn't be playing as many minutes. But we know he has to play the minutes because he's chasing the scoring title. He's hurting his team. Okay? And any cursory look at any of the Lakers' latest games, really off and on, like the last 4 years of LeBron's career, save for the bubble season, you'll see that LeBron takes major plays off, hangs out underneath the basket, collects cheap rebounds, and then heads on for offense. And the thing is, that hurts your team just as badly as a missed shot. And I would contend it hurts your team more than a missed shot. There is a stat that I try to I look at to see who's actually having an impact on his team. And what it is it's net rating differential. And what it is you take the player's net rating and you take the team net rating and you subtract the team net rating from the player's net rating, and you get the net rating differential. Now, I've been keeping track of this statistic for several of the league's best players, and LeBron, in his defense, has always ranked among the best in the league in net rating. As a matter of fact, last year he was arguably the MVP. if he had played enough games. He was arguably the MVP based upon this stat. Um, his net rating differential was as high as the player that I thought should have been the MVP last year, and that was Joel Embiid. Um, and right up there with Nikola Jokic. I think they gave the award to the right guy. Availability is the most important ability, but the net rating really tells the story of whether you're actually impacting your team. And so when you look at this stat for LeBron James since January 8th, you can now understand how a team can go 8-20 while having a 30-point per game score. Okay? So this graphic right here shows the net ratings for roughly four of the best players in the league right now. Now, for all of these players except for LeBron, this is a seasonal number. So if you look, there's Nikola Jokic has the best record. So if you just take the bottom number, you'll see the ranking among these players. Nikola Jokic has the best net rating differential at 6.5, followed by KD, Embiid, Giannis. And then on the bottom there, I have the player who we can pretty much liken to how LeBron has been playing since January 8th, and that is Kyle Kuzma. Kyle Kuzma plays about 33 minutes a game, plays pretty good offense, but poor defense, and on net hurts his team. Okay? Now the thing is, I mean, you can be a top 100 type player and still be hurting your team. And what it really means is you shouldn't be playing as many minutes. You're just not as good as most starting caliber NBA players, but on that particular team, you're one of the two or three best players. So you're out there really being outperformed for some of that time. But I mean, you can't be a bad player in the NBA if you're getting 33 minutes a game like Kyle Kuzma. So Kyle Kuzma, his net rating differential is negative 2.9. So you look at the team, his personal net rating is 5.8, and the team's is negative 2.9. And so his net rating differential is negative 2.9. That is similar to what LeBron's is. The Lakers, since January 8th, have had a negative 5.2 net rating. LeBron's is worse than that. Okay? LeBron's is negative 7.8 for a net rating differential of negative 2.6. He's hurting his team. And this is what I said in the last video, wherein I argued that LeBron should be traded. He doesn't have the capacity to sustain it all year. Therefore, you cannot build a championship team around him. The Lakers should trade him in the offseason. Okay? He's still got some value. You package him as, this is if you're a team like Miami that struggles to score. Okay? You make the case, hey, listen, this, LeBron, this is LeBron. Not only are you going to sell tickets, but he's going to get you, 25, 30 points a game. Uh, and, give us some cap space and and some, uh, some draft picks. And, the Lakers will have secured their future rather than to go into the doldrums like they're looking to do. Um, if they don't trade LeBron, and I would argue even AD as well, but LeBron is not helping his team. He is not helping his team. And we need to get rid of this narrative. He's actually, if you really look at it, he's actually not performing a hell of a lot better than Kobe did during his 19th season. I mean, and I can furnish some statistics to that effect as well. But we need to stop this cap about LeBron having uh, this legendary season. It just isn't the case.